Hey guys, I'm not really sure what to do for an intro on this series, but here's MasterChef. Before we start though, I want to get a few things out of the way. First thing is that my camera isn't great and the lighting in my kitchen also isn't the best. The second thing is also I'm limited with my space, so the camera angles are going to be a little bit wonky. The third thing is that my kitchen isn't perfect, so it's going to be messy sometimes. And finally, if you haven't noticed, I'm going to be doing voice recordings because it's too loud in my house. So yeah, let's get started. So if you don't already know, this series is inspired from my Snapchat where I would post this MasterChef show, or just simply it would be pictures of food I made. And one of the first things I ever cooked with me and my friend was pot stickers. So naturally, the first episode of YouTube MasterChef has to be pot stickers. We ain't just gonna throw these in a pan and call it a day. We're gonna make wonton soup with this. And I know, technically you're not supposed to use frozen, but I don't care, I'm lazy. So if you do choose to use the lazy way, you only need 3 ingredients. The first is garlic, and you want fresh chopped, but pre-chopped is fine too. The next is ginger, and then chicken stock. And that's it. Oh wait, and of course, pot stickers too. So first, you're gonna prep your ingredients by taking your ginger and cutting a 1-inch slice, just like this. Next, you're gonna take that ginger and then peel it, and take a horribly long time to do it as well. At this moment, I realized I forgot my band-aid, and that ginger really burns. Okay, back to the speed run. And perfect. Then you're gonna chop it up into little pieces. As I'm chopping this in an interesting way, I also want to mention that I'm gonna make many mistakes. And yeah, I'm just trying to learn my best. Oh, this chopping is awful. Okay, just cut to the next part. We're gonna take our garlic and take about a tablespoon, and we're just gonna, for whatever reason, just throw it on top of the ginger. Yeah, don't really have anywhere else to put it. After everything is chopped, turn the heat on to medium-high, and in a non-stick pot, add about a tablespoon of sunflower or canola oil. Once the pot has heated slightly, add your frozen pot stickers in. Stir them around frequently to prevent as much stickage as possible. I know this method right here isn't traditional at all, but it's just a little trick that my fellow MasterChef friend has taught me. I also know that wontons and pot stickers are slightly different, but I didn't have frozen wontons and I only had frozen pot stickers, and I just kind of felt weird calling this video pot sticker soup, so I just, realized that wonton soup just sounds way better. But anyways, after it starts to brown a little and have that sizzle, then you know it is time for my friend's secret ingredient, soy sauce. Yeah, it's just soy. All you do is just pour about a tablespoon or 2 into there, and it browns it up nicely, adds flavor into the pot stickers. It's great. Highly recommend. After about a minute, once the soy sauce and pot stickers have danced around a bit, remove the pot stickers and set them aside. Now, remember, we're only trying to brown the pot stickers in the soy to bring out a little extra flavor. We're not trying to cook them yet. Once removed, take a paper towel and wipe off the excess oil. Also, try to get as much of the brown stuff off the bottom as you can. But don't worry too much because we're going to be adding water soon. Remember when I was talking about mistakes? Here's my first one. So, I may have forgotten to film the next 2 steps. The first step was you're supposed to add new oil to the pot. So once you wipe it down, you're going to basically take another tablespoon of sunflower or canola oil and add it back to the pot, and then turn the heat back on to medium-high. And then once it is hot, you're going to take your chopped ginger and garlic and add it to the pot, and then stir fry it until it is lightly browned and it is fragrant. Next, add 6 cups of chicken stock, or with me, I'm making my own chicken stock, so I'm pouring 6 cups of water in first. Then, to the 6 cups of water, add a tablespoon of chicken bouillon in, and then stir for about a minute until the bouillon has mixed completely in with the water. Make sure to also taste your broth. If it is too salty, add more water, and if it's not salty enough, add more bouillon. But keep in mind too that you're going to be adding your pot stickers back that have soy sauce on it, so that's going to add a level of saltiness. Here though, I thought the broth was a little bit undersalted, so I added about 2 teaspoons of bouillon back in. The broth will take about 5 minutes to boil, so during that time you're going to want to go back to your cutting board and prepare the green onion. Also, don't forget to put your lid back on the pot so it boils faster. Chop a whole green onion as thin as possible. Remember, the green onion is just a garnish. If you add it in too soon, it will wilt and become very sad. Once the green onion is fully chopped, you're going to want to go back to the pot and check in on your broth. Take a wooden spoon and give the pot a good stir to make sure that the ginger and garlic haven't stuck to the bottom. Close the lid and wait another 2 minutes until the broth is boiled. Hi, I made another mistake. I forgot to show the broth being boiled and me putting in the pot stickers. I'm editing the video right now and I just noticed that. So, when the broth does come to a boil, you're going to want to add your pot stickers, close the lid, and it'll take about 5 minutes for them to fully cook. Alright, back to the video. Hi guys, sorry about that again. So this is what it's going to look like after about 2 minutes of cooking. And like I said, they're going to take about 5 minutes to cook, so leave the pot stickers in for another 3 minutes at this point. And just make sure while you're stirring to check in on how cooked the pot stickers are. If they're too frozen at the 5-minute mark, leave them in for about 3 minutes. And once they're fully cooked too, the green onion just magically appears in there. Yeah, you don't even have to worry about putting in. This isn't a mistake by Michael at all. And then once it is done, you're gonna wanna serve it on your finest bowl, and it's gonna look like, ready? Drum roll please. Absolutely gorgeous. But how does it taste? And let me tell you, wonton soup is one of my favorite things. It's the perfect blend of saltiness to gingeriness to garlickiness. It's just awesome. And this was as best as it gets. It tastes exactly like a restaurant would serve, and I highly recommend for anyone who wants to make wonton soup. So I would like to thank you all for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you on the next one. Goodbye.